Hey there!
Here.
Something new is happening. Something different is happening.
Are you talking as I'm standing?
Yeah. Like you're gonna need a chair. You're like,
You know what? You're sitting.
I don't need a stinking chair.
You're sitting, and I'm standing, and we're still the same height.
Yeah. So how about this? How about I just stand too?
Okay. No.
We could just do this.
This is what it looks like. This is why we can't film and walk at the same time.
I really look big, and you really look small.
No, it's really funny.
You're not that short. I mean, you are that short, but it doesn't look that.
I mean, look at that.
awkward.
I am that short. Look at that.
Yeah, you don't
I come up maybe to your shoulders.
Wow, you don't even come up to this button.
It's
Wow.
So funny. Hi.
Wow.
No, my 13-year-old is now the same height as me. Yeah. That's funny.
That's embarrassing.
I know. It's very embarrassing.
Actually, I saw a guy. You know, it's because everybody's different. Obviously, height-wise, everyone's different. There was this guy I saw walking his dog. He had a German Shepherd. German Shepherds are big, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're tall dogs. And it was. I had to do a double take because he was a shorter man.
Mm-hmm.
And like the German Shepherd, I'm not kidding, came, and I thought of you after this because it came up to, wow, it was about up to here on him. And I was like, and he was a very, very petite man, right? So it's very petite. And I was like, whoa, it just was a very big dog, right?
Right.
But then I thought about you. I'm like, I wonder what a full-size, which I don't think there's many German Shepherds, are there? But a full-size German Shepherd, where would come up to you?
Well, actually, my family, I grew up with German Shepherds. So they come up, I don't know, about here.
Okay.
It's not too bad.
Can you imagine having like what are those big tall ones? Like your sister-in-law
my
has one.
sister-in-law has a Scottish deer hound.
It comes up to where? Here?
And,
Without before it puts its feet up.
The head of it is like up to here. Literally, I can't cook in my kitchen because the dog's head is above the counters.
I can't imagine that.
It could seriously just come by, if it were not smart, and just take anything off the stove that it wanted. It's when we take it to the beach, it like lopes across the beach, you know, and people are like, what is that? It looks like a dinosaur with wiry hair.
Yeah, it's a big dog. I can't imagine having a dog that was that big to me. Could you imagine? So it comes up to where? Its head?
It's probably about right here.
So it's coming up to your mid-chest. So on me, that would be up to here, Amanda. That would mean the dog's head would be at your height of your head.
Yeah.
You know, a dog at that same ratio.
Yeah.
Hey, so welcome. Good morning. My mother-in-law's here. Ginny's here. Good morning. And I'm glad you're standing, Amanda, because I titled this. Who else we got here? We got Matt's here. Pat's here.
I'm trying to pull you guys up. I'm not like texting other people. I'm trying to pull you guys up.
Debbie's here. Good morning, everybody. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're standing, Amanda, because I titled this, Watch Amanda Do the Happy Dance.
Oh my gosh.
Take it away.
Woo! I could do a little fancy feet here.
Oh, wait, I want to do
Can't see
fancy
them.
feet.
You can't
I gotta
see
get,
them.
I gotta get the feet in. Hang on.
Oh my gosh.
Hang on, let's get the feet. Hold on. Here we go. Let's, let me flip it.
Okay. You got
All
my
right.
feet? You got my feet?
Here we go.
Get my feet.
You gotta move back a little bit. Move back.
Okay.
A little bit more. I can't go back myself.
Really?
There we go. No, I can't. There's a wall here.
You just could just film it.
There's a wall here.
You just film it.
No,
That'd be cool.
I just knocked that down.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Amanda's happy dance. And why?
No mass at CPS.
Woo! Happy dance.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So excited. So excited.
That's good news. It's about time they caught up with the rest of the world. I mean, California beat them to it.
I know.
And if California can beat you to the punch on that,
Oh, now you got a little lower.
it's pretty bad here. I think I just need to bend this up here.
So, California lifted their school mandates last week, and honestly,
And CPS still
I
hadn't.
hadn't heard anything from CPS. They're really good at sending out emails like every day, but no mention. I didn't see anything that said we're going to be discussing the mask mandate. They just had a meeting last night and did it, and sent an email out and a voicemail out right away, and everybody in our house is on the list, so you could hear people screaming all over the house. Ah! Yes, so excited.
No more mask. No more mask.
Parker is at the Performing Arts School. So can you imagine what it's been like to have to sing and dance? I mean, the athletes don't have to wear masks. The kids, I was telling Jim this off the air this morning, the kids in band are
This is
behind
the silliest thing. And it
behind-
was silly 2 years ago, too. I'm just saying.
They're behind plexiglass with a mask, a special mask to put their instrument through. That is ridiculous. How do you play an instrument with your nose covered? I mean, we know that masks don't work unless you got that big, the N95 thing. Nothing else really actually works, unless somebody's.
But for 2
actively
years-
sneezing. 2 years. Oh, praise the Lord. And no, I'm not going to bully anybody who's still wearing them. I get it.
Right.
Whatever
It's
your
your
comfort
fine
zone
if you
is,
want to.
whatever your comfort zone is, I get it. But thank you.
I mean, she
Thank
bullies
you.
me, but that's just
I mean,
'cause.
Parker hasn't been mask free since he started at this school in 6th grade.
So, I know, that's kind of wild. He'll find out what
he
his,
doesn't even know what anybody looks
he
like.
doesn't know what his teachers look like.
And that's the thing. What the unintended consequences of masking up your kids. There have been so many misunderstandings, especially in one class, where the teacher thought the kids weren't paying attention. But you put the kids into small groups and they're trying to look at each other. They're masked up. So we know by now that when you wear a mask, even though it's not covering your ears, it does impede your ability to hear and to see, because it just covers up just enough. It's so close to your face. The kids couldn't hear her. And so this one teacher thought that they were being disrespectful and not listening. And he's like, that wasn't what was happening at all. We're in a small group. Everybody's talking. You can't get visual clues from the face. We're leaning in. We're hyper-focused into what each person is trying to say, trying to hear. We are tuning out anything else is happening. So it's just, it's bad. It's just
California.
Bad.
California normally leads the way in things, but actually they led the way in. They led the way in this again.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm
CPS
super passionate
catching up
about
to
this.
California.
I'm so passionate.
California's catching up for the rest of the
Oh
world.
my gosh.
I found for the limited time that I ever had to wear a mask, which was here at work, the only time I ever had to wear it. And it was only when I wasn't in the studio. I found out that my tongue hung out of my mouth more. Like it sticks out when I'm thinking, but I found that whenever I had the mask on, either I walked like this to keep the mask kind of tight. So when I took the mask off, I was like, I guess all the time, or I'm like, I'm walking with my tongue hanging out again. I look like the hyenas from Lion King. The one that has a tongue.
Yeah.
That was me.
The dumb one.
Yeah, that's me. That's
Well,
my.
whenever I would talk, like my mask would come down on my nose, so I'd have to hold it out.
Yeah, this is you. This is you with a mask all the time.
Yeah.
Your mask did nothing. I got my mask on, and then when it's time to talk, I'm going to be like this, blah, 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 blah.
Because when I would talk, the mask would just come down. I'm like, what's the point of that? Oh, I can't imagine being in school 8 hours a day wearing a mask every single day for almost 2 years.
My favorite part.
I just can't.
My favorite part is you wore the plastic gloves, like the deli gloves.
When?
In the beginning, or they might have been latex ones. I don't know, but they were always too big for you. Like, so not
just
only
to pump gas.
not
I
only
don't
did
think
you
I wore
you
them.
wore them around, yeah, not all the time, but you would wear them. And when you would come into the station back when you were quarantined at home.
I do not remember that.
Oh yeah, and you would come in and you'd have the mask on and you'd have these big gloves, like gloves for like hands 4 times your size. And so you had these big like baggy gloves on, and then you'd be grabbing your mask and pulling it out. It was the funniest picture.
I do not remember doing that.
Yeah.
I don't remember doing that.
Funny picture with these.
Was I sick? Was somebody else sick? I don't know.
No, we just had to wear masks, and you were big, and people wearing gloves at the time, and
Wow,
yeah, it was
I
just funny.
remember that.
It was a funny sight to see.
I still will do that for gas. I still will. But the gas pump is gross all the time, even before a pandemic. And I'm just like, I like them for the gas pumping. Yeah.
I'm good.
Oh,
As long as you don't pick your teeth after you pump the gas, you're okay.
I also didn't mind wearing a mask on the plane because I realized when I fall asleep on the plane, we took that really long
Oh yeah,
plane
you
ride.
drool.
I do this.
Yeah,
And I was like, my mouth, I was like sleeping hardcore, and I'm like, I'm
the great
so
thing
glad.
is I looked over and I could see the mask going like this. It's like someone put a plastic bag over your head. Like I was watching.
He
watching.
couldn't see me. He was sitting by the bathroom.
I was watching a movie last night, and they put a plastic bag over this guy's head. It was actually James Bond. Who's James Bond?
Which one?
The most recent one.
Oh, oh my God. The one that just.
Anyways, I was watching Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, which it's a phenomenal book.
Mm-hmm.
Movie's pretty darn good too. Little not kid appropriate. There's some disturbing stuff that happens.
Yeah,
there.
it
But
doesn't
that
sound, it
aside,
doesn't sound like a kid's movie.
that aside, at the end they put the bag over his head and he's like breathing, and that's what you look like. It's like, yeah, bag's good.
Yeah.
All right, so we just have a little bit of time here.
Oh, we have.
There's if you're looking for a side hustle, you're trying to earn a little extra cash. Spring break's coming up. Gotta start, saving money for summertime vacations.
Sorry, I'm trying to do this. Go ahead.
There is a dude who just made $75,000 in a year. Side hustle, $75,000 in a year, and all he had to do was basically just write letters. He's a, and you should think about this because and I don't want to name the company, but your husband just got a business line at the house.
Oh, yes.
You switched to a different one, and you're getting nonstop calls, right?
Oh, yes. No, that's from here. Our company. Our company.
Oh, I thought it was your one at home.
No, it's this one at my desk.
Well, you should start making some money off this.
Yeah.
So this guy, he had a business line at his house. He's a financial consultant, or at his business actually. He's a financial consultant. He's like, I have to answer the phone, but half of them, ever since I switched to this company, are all crank calls or telemarketing calls, stuff I don't want. And so he complained, and he went to the Better Business Bureau. He got onto the Do Not Call registry, and they still called. So finally, he decided, I'm gonna sue him, and so he sued this company. And he not necessarily won it, but they settled because they didn't want to go to court. So he settled. I don't know the exact amount of money he made from that one, but last year he sued 50 different companies, and he made $75,000, all because they were bugging him.
Yeah, I saw that. He says he keeps him on the line long enough to find out. He asks them questions. Who owns you? Blah 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 blah. He finds out who to sue.
Yeah, exactly, exactly, because they're calling, and so Do Not Call registry doesn't work all the time, but if you're on it, it can help you out.
I'm on it, but no one knows.
But he says, well, got your business one here.
Yeah.
Although, can we put our business one on? That'd be nice.
It would be nice.
I wonder if we could. I don't know why we wouldn't be able to.
Because that's like I get a million calls a day from the same 3 companies. Tater, who works on the other side of me, all junk calls. See,
that's the problem. You actually answer your desk phone.
I'm not anymore.
I've never answered my desk phone, and I've only gotten calls from like 2 people maybe I care about. The rest is all whatever stuff that I don't want to talk to.
Yeah.
And so just don't talk to. I figured that was your home one. Why are you answering your desk phone? Anybody that knows you or wants to have some kind of business with you, any kind of business, they call that. Because that's the only number you ever give out.
But every once in a while, we'll have a listener call and gosh, what was it?
We don't even have a front desk person to put them to our desk. There's no way they can get to us.
Yeah, there's a menu option, I think.
Is there?
Remember a couple of years ago when we ate? Was it? It was my mother's fruitcake that had been in my freezer for like 10 years, and I ate it.
After she passed away, she saved it. And we decided to eat the thing. It was a little freezer burned. But it was good.
But in the middle, it was fine.
It was fine.
I got a couple calls from some wonderful ladies who were worried about me
dying.
Getting food poisoning.
I know. That was sweet.
It was very sweet.
Yeah, but that's back when we had someone at the front desk who could transfer you. I don't know if we
true.
have that menu option.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. But anyway, I know
Don't answer your phone.
I know that there's retirement funds for me that have been unclaimed.
Yeah. I've gotten a lot of texts about that too. I'm excited.
And some unemployment benefits that I didn't know about.
All right, one last time. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is Amanda.
Just do the beat here.
And let me turn it around. Here we go. Hang on.
Good.
Happy dance.
Woo!
That's beautiful. Come on, come on, come on.
Yes, baby.